Good morning, students. Today we'll be taking up the next part of the chapter, that is causes for the American War of Independence. The colonies, despite enjoying independence in internal administration, were controlled by the British government in economic matters. So we have already read about it in the previous part also, that the colonies were having independence in internal administration, but they were all controlled by the British government in economic matters, so far as financial matters are concerned. For example, the colonies were forbidden to use non-British ships for trading purposes. Products such as tobacco, children please keep on underlining, sugar and cotton could be exported only to England, and that too at prices fixed by the British government. So the British government controlled these colonies through and through. Similarly, the colonies could import goods only from England. Goods imported from other countries were taxed heavily. So the people were forced to import the things from England only, and even export their things to England only, and that too on the prices fixed by the British government. And if they wanted to import things from other countries, they were taxed heavily. Moreover, it was illegal for the colonies to set up industries that could compete with the British ones. Neither they were having any freedom to set up their own industries which were competing with the British ones. So the colonies resented such colonial trade policies. The colonies had no representation in the British Parliament. So since the colonies were not having any representation in the British Parliament, and they resented against such policies, the colonies strongly criticized the British government's constant demand for money. Every time the government needed money to fund its war in Europe and elsewhere, it imposed new taxes on the colonies. So the British government, every time whenever they needed money, they tried to impose one or the other tax on the colonies. Now one such tax is the Stamp Act. In 1765, the British Parliament passed the Stamp Act, which made a fixation of stamps on all documents compulsorily. All documents, including anything which was made from whatever they bought, which was made from paper. So they, on it there was a stamp, and they had to pay the tax on it, and including documents and even playing cards. So which was absolutely wrong. The colonies refused to pay the tax on the grounds that as the British Parliament did not have any representation from the colonies, it did not have the right to levy taxes either. Since the colonies were not having any representation, we have already read it, that it was fully controlled by the British government and they had no representation. So they said that if we have no representation in the British government parliament, so they don't have the right to levy taxes on us. Therefore, the colonies protested against the act and adopted the slogan, "No taxation without representation." So it was a political slogan during that time. Under pressure from this protest, the British government repealed the Stamp Act, and they stopped the Stamp Act. The British government believed that since the colonies existed for the good of the mother country, that people had settled there for their own, to earn money for their own motherland, it had the right to tax them. Thus the government imposed tax on tea to assert its right to levy taxes. Now the other tax was levied on tea. The government decision to tax tea was severely criticized by the colonists. In 1773, several colonies refused to upload the tea that came from England. And in Boston, a group of people disguised as native Indians raided British ships and dumped the crates of tea into the sea. So, this incident is known as the Boston Tea Party, and it hastened the American War of Independence. The next is the colonists were inspired in their struggle by the writings of philosophers such as John Locke, John Harrington, John Milton, and Thomas Paine. They wrote that all men are equal and have some basic human rights. All men have a right to earn a living in any way they like and raise their voice against any kind of injustice. Such views gave immense strength to the colonists. So when they read about from these writers, these philosophers, from their writings, so they could conclude that whatever the colonies, the British government was doing with the colonies, that was absolutely wrong. It was injustice. So they started raising their voice against the British government, which was one of the major reason which hastened the American War of Independence.